Coming up on 540, Wreaths Across America, Rolling Thunder, Vets Helping Vets. Those are just some of the many organizations in which Air Force veteran Ed White participates. He says while he's healthy, he's contributing what he can. This is his story. Like many Vietnam-era vets, Ed White weighed his options and got ahead of receiving a draft notice.
I went down and asked the Air Force people to put me in there, and he said, well, it'll take a couple of weeks. And I said, you don't understand. I said, I want to go tomorrow.
And he did, but not in the way he imagined.
It was a time when the Air Force had more people than they knew what to do with.
Which meant his duties varied. One of his assignments working for Lady Bird Johnson.
We got duty is cutting grass and painting the grass green. And if nobody ever knew about Lady Bird Johnson, she did not like brown grass in the wintertime. So her prerogative was spray the grass green.
White was then sent to Libya for a more challenging role.
Most of the time I worked the flight line at nighttime because we did the bombing runs to El Watan and back.
What are those?
That's where they did the practice run and they dropped live ammunition, did scraping runs with the F-4s and all the planes.
After that tour, White discharged. He worked various jobs until 2000, but says the last 24 years have been the busiest.
Been in the VFW, and I did a lot with that. Went to a lot of national conventions and worked with that, and worked at the Post 9539s. I was the quartermaster for a year.
Volunteering for organizations like Rolling Thunder.
When they find the remains of somebody, Rolling Thunder tried to make sure that they have some kind of closure if they can find the families or something like that, and we do an escorts and kind of work with the families to make sure that they have a service.
He's participated in Wreaths Across America and is a new member of the Vets Helping Vets Spartanburg chapter.
My philosophy is get the veteran the help and don't put the burden on the veteran's family. That's why we have the services available, and it's available to every veteran.
White says it's emotional work.
But it's educational, and it kind of makes you appreciate what this country stands for and what we are in the world and the freedom that we do have.
And it's something that he hopes will continue. Ed White, thank you for your service. To nominate a veteran like Ed White to be featured in our Thank You for Your Service series, head to WSPA.com.